EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the PGA Tour season finale. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, and we are back on this beautiful day at East Lake for the Tour Championship, getting set to kick off all the action here on the back nine. The 10th is 469 yards. Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
And another green in regulation. Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola from East Lake Golf Club continuing. We're at the 11th hole. It is the only hole on the golf course. Good-looking shot right here. Birdie try up next. This one just requires a little bit of focus. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Just a couple of feet. In for par. Continuing from the Tour Championship at East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia, all the drama of the finale for the FedEx Cup. This is a chance to make birdie. We're at the downhill par 4 12th. It's only 391 yards. A good, accurate tee shot gives a player a chance to make a three. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Not close, but not bad either. That one's about 25 feet away. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. He's made it. Frank, one thing I really like about East Lake Golf Club, the variety of holes. There's some good par threes, we've seen that, just a couple of par fives. But then you have this collection of really fascinating short par fours, including here at the 391-yard 12th.
It just goes to show in today's game you don't always have to reach for a 500-yard par four. The 12th, even though it's under 400 yards, is quite deceiving. There's a lone fairway bunker on the right that has to be avoided. And then judging the lie, if you're on a downhill lie, pitching into a green that's also below you, that front bunker might look a long way short of the green, but it's caught a few errant second shots.
And it makes the green in regulation.
Even par currently.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final event of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Tour Championship. Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fine.
Over the years, this golf course has hosted so many national and regional championships, including the 1950 U.S. Women's Amateur, the 1963 Ryder Cup, and 2001 U.S. Men's Amateur Championship. It is now the permanent home of the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola, the culminating event of the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, you couldn't hit that much better. Just when you think you're going to make birdie. Now, have to really concentrate on this and at least make par. Really. This is an awkward length.
Can't make it, Frank, if you don't hit it.
Hubert Green once said, 99% of putts left short don't go in. I don't know what happened to the other 1%, but...
Frank, this has been an absolute mess today and all week long.
You said it best.
Now to the 11th hole as we pick up with our featured golfer. As we enter the middle portion of the second round, really struggling here, Frank. What does he need to do in order to get back in it?
Buy a tennis racket might be the go here, Rich. Nah, I mean, sometimes you've just got to jolt your mind. Think about something else, then sort of re-rack and get back on track. Everybody's played bad, but not everybody has the satisfaction of turning around a round. That's the opportunity right there.
He'll need to be strong with this.
Safely on the dance floor.
Those keep the round going, those par putts. Another short par 4 here at the Tour Championship. East Lake Golf Club with a FedEx Cup on the line. The 12th is only 391 yards. What do you make of this hole, Frank?
It's a nice little downhill par 4, Rich, going all the way back down towards East Lake itself. And another positional hole off the tee, leaving just a short iron in. But very deceptive green to read. It's actually fairly flat.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Oh, get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
That was not a very good read right there. Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, and another good par 4. The 13th is 476 yards, and once again a classic Donald Ross green sloping from back to front. And really, that makes positioning so critical. Need to get the ball in play off the tee here, have a chance to put the ball in the right spot, and then maybe you have a go at 3.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Officials calling that one around 310 yards. Well, East Lake Golf Club was named the permanent home of the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola back in 2005. It's the final event of the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup, and only the top 30 players on that points list qualify each year, so it is an exclusive field.
It is, and if I could steal the tagline from Coca-Cola, the Tour Championship is the real thing.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. Well, not in contention, but in for par. That concludes the second round here at this amazing golf course, and Frank, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
I certainly am as well. The players have gotten off to a very good start, and they must have a good feel for the course right now and know what they have to do in order to win.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today it's live third-round coverage of the PGA Tour season finale. They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here, because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball. Frank, in golf, as we know, there's short grass and there's long grass. We all want to be in that short grass, but it doesn't always work out that way. So what's the most important element from the shot, from the rough?
You have to be a little bit more conservative first and foremost, because you can't guarantee a perfect strike out of the long grass. So therefore you have to look around the greens, maybe short, to the right, to the left, and realize what's involved. And also just give yourself a slightly bigger target. Not too bad. It's about 23 feet away.
He didn't hit the flagstick, but he still has a chance. That may have been a bit too much to ask for there, that distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but after you've hit it, 2 from that distance is fine.
So that's a bogey, and now to 1 over par for the tournament. This is really one of the most scenic holes on tour all year long, and a fitting spot for the season finale. A Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. It's the 6th hole. It's over 200 yards, and there's plenty of blue water out there. just to keep a player focused on the task at hand.
Hazard.
Maybe wet. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
So, Frank, just from the fringe, what's the best way to hit this shot?
The best players with chip. This is going to be risky, though. I don't know if he's got the skill.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Not a gimme, but well within his range. That's how you maintain momentum and make those putts for par. On to the 7th hole here at East Lake in the Tour Championship.
I'm loving that balance.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Players aren't just grabbing any old golf club these days, Frank. It's about spin rate and launch angle and all of those sorts of concepts.
Yeah, and the grooves. All those things help the player. Even the loft on wedges now. Loft is increased. We now see 64, 65 degree sand irons, so they get the ball up quicker and it stops quicker. This looks like it's going to find the target.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Frank, I'm sure it feels good to get some red numbers on the card, but this tournament is probably too far out of reach at this point.
No question.
Hole number 8, now another dogleg left. Set up here, 405 yards, par 4. Frank, not the longest hitter, but sometimes you win tournaments by putting it in a good spot, and that's where we are right here, 280 yards out.
Yeah, 280 down the middle of the fairway. That'll never get you in trouble.
You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that.
Even par currently. Rich, you got to tell me what happened. I covered my eyes on that one.
Another bogey. What else? We mentioned at the start of this Tour Championship, East Lake is a par 70, so just 2 par 5s, and here is the first on the golf course. It's the 9th, 600 yards. There's some water in play. Still, though, a good chance for birdie.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
That is a fantastic long shot.
There's no way he could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help there.
These winds have held up all day long, definitely playing a part in the shot making we're seeing out there today. Quite dialed in all the way on that shot, but still on the putting surface. Long putt here. This will require a good touch. Looks like he just misread that. Locked in on the read and the speed. Go ahead and do that for birdie. So through 3 rounds, just outside the top 10, what kind of a chance do you give a player who is sitting outside the first 10?
Yeah, it's slim. I certainly would not say none, though, Rich. You know, we've countless times over the years seen someone post an early one in and watch the leaders crumble at the end. Good opportunity tomorrow. Put a good round on the board and then just sit back and wait. And then remember, there's also the chance of a playoff.